Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my channel. Still haven't gotten my nails fixed. Got swatches all over my hand from an earlier video. Let me tell you, these are bulletproof and are not going anywhere. Anyway, I thought we would do another declutter video today. So today I'm going to be attacking the bronzers and some of the face palettes that I have in my Alex 9 drawer. So that's what we are doing here. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, first things first. This is probably one that most of you have in your collection. It's so popular. It's Benefit's Hoola, and I really do enjoy it. I use this a lot as a contour. Not sure if you can tell, but there's a bit of a dip in there. So I'm definitely going to hang on to this. Then you'll see a couple Too Faced bronzers and a backup here. This is Too Faced Beach Bunny, and I do love this. It's just like a really pretty quad of different bronzers, and I like to use this on my décolleté. I think it's really pretty, and actually, while we're talking about that, I do have the Too Faced little black book of bronzers, and I've got Beach Bunny in this palette, which is the one that I reach for more. Of course, I'm keeping this. I love it. I reach for this a lot, but I do like having a backup of Beach Bunny. And then I've also got Milk Chocolate here, which is the perfect bronzing shade if you are fair to light like me. Just a great everyday color, and I know I'm crazy, but I have a backup of it too. Those are kind of my holy grails, so I'm going to keep those for sure. Moving along, I've got this L'Oreal True Match Lumi. Now this is more of a luminizer, but I threw it in with my bronzers because I'll just show you guys, it's quite dark for my skin, and I like to use it more as like a glow on my shoulders or whatnot. However, I have to be honest, I really don't ever reach for this. I've got other products that I like to use for that purpose, so I am going to put this in the giveaway pile. All right, next up, I've got this guy. This is from the Body Shop. I've had this for a while. Hopefully you can tell. I have used quite a bit of it. This is just a beautiful, again, natural looking bronzer, especially if you've got fair to light skin. It's the lightest shade from the Body Shop. It blends really nicely. I love this one of my favorites. I'm gonna keep it. All right, next I've got this guy from Perricone MD. I bought this a while ago, and I thought I really liked it for the first little while, and I did, but this, I mean, I don't know if you can see, it's got like white goo in it now. I don't know, you guys, but I was checking right before I turned the camera on, and you can see that this expired in September of 2015. So almost a year ago it expired, so unfortunately I have to let this go. It just, I mean, you can see it's chunky. You can shake it up, but it still separates, and it just does not look nice on my skin, so I'm going to have to get rid of that one. Next up, I've got this guy from Hourglass. This is the Radiant Bronze Light. Beautiful highlighter. Again, it's got some shimmer, and it is a little bit warm toned. It's got like a slight, I don't want to say orange because it's not orange, but it doesn't look the most natural on my face. Like, I definitely wouldn't contour with this, but I love dusting this all over my shoulders, my décolleté, maybe just a little tiny bit around my hairline before I go out, and so I am going to keep that. I really do like this. All right, next I've got this palette from Makeup Forever. If you guys have seen, I don't know, it was a couple of months ago, I did a favorites video, and I love this. This is one of my favorite products. Spoiler alert, it will be in my year-end favorites. It's amazing. I love the bronzer, I love the highlighters, I love the blush. Definitely keeping this. All right, next I have, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour Kit. I never reach for the highlighter in this guy, but I do really like the contour shade because it's like kind of like a taupey gray shade, and it's perfect on fair skin, especially for contouring, because it casts a more of a realistic looking shadow, and it's just really easy to use, and it looks natural, so I am going to keep this. It's a great drugstore option if you're looking for a nice contour shade. Oops. Next up, I've got this guy from Rimmel. I liked this, but I'll be honest, I just don't reach for it. It's pretty, but I just, yeah, I don't know. I have other things that I reach for more, so I think I'm going to put this in the giveaway pile. Next, I have this guy from Anastasia. It's the Contour Kit, which when it first came out, everyone just went bananas for. I like it. I am going to keep it. I especially like, which shade is it? It's this one, I believe, in the middle. Again, it's got like a little bit more of that gray tone. I also like this pink powder to set under my eyes. This is a nice highlighting shade right here. So I do like this palette and I am going to keep it. Next, I've got this guy. This is the Master Contour from Maybelline. It's nice, but again, it's kind of like the Rimmel one. I just don't reach for it enough. I think there's nothing wrong with it, especially this highlight is really pretty, but I just have other things that I reach for more. I never reach for the blush and contour shade, and I think I have friends who would use this more, so it's going to go in the giveaway pile. I do have my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium, and that is upstairs. I'm definitely keeping that. It's in my bathroom upstairs because I use it a lot just like for touch-ups and stuff. So I don't have it down here, but if you're wondering, because I know I talk about that one a lot, that is definitely staying. Okay, next I've got this Too Faced bronzer, and this is the Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in Sweet Tea. This is so pretty. This is a newer release from Too Faced, and you've got the highlighter side and the bronzer side. I swirl these together, and sometimes I'll dust them along my hairline, décolleté, shoulders. I really like putting a little bit of something on that area, especially in the summer months. And this is beautiful. It's got like just the perfect amount of shimmer. It's very glowy. Again, it was in a recent favorite, so I am going to keep that. And I love the packaging. All right, we've got this guy from Paulas Choice. This is the Sun Kissed Custom Color Bronzer Matte Finish. My friend Melanie, I think I told you guys, she sent me a bunch of different things from Paulas Choice, and this was one of them. And it's a really pretty, just natural looking bronzer, and I love that it's matte. This is particularly good in the summer months when I have a little bit of a tan, because it is just a little bit darker than some of my other ones. So I am going to hang on to this. Next up, I've got this guy from MAC. This is the Give Me Sun Bronzer. I heard so many people raving about this over the years on YouTube that I thought, okay, I have to give this a try. And I don't know, you guys, I thought that I decided to get rid of this in last year's Declutter, but maybe I didn't. There were a couple things. They were like 2 things that you guys were like, no, don't get rid of those. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to give them another chance. I think this might have been one of them. I can't remember exactly. The problem with this for me is that it's just too orange tone. It pulls very orange on my skin, and it's just not flattering. It looks absolutely stunning on some people, but on me, it's just not the right shade. So I am going to put this in the giveaway pile. It's a great formula. Like, it blends really nicely, but for me, it doesn't work, so I'm going to give that one away. All right, next up, I've got this guy. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Kit. Love this. I wear this a lot. Whenever I travel, this is always the bronzer highlighter duo that I stick in my bag. It's easy. It works really well. You can contour, you can, bronze all over, and obviously you can highlight. So this is a great quality duo. It's a little more expensive, but I think it's worth a splurge for sure, so I am going to keep that. All right, guys, this I've been dreading. I really, I don't want to part with this because it's friggin' Chanel. I own 3 Chanel products. I have a lipstick, a blush, and this. And this is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel Bronze Universal. Now, according to the back of this, it's good for 18 months. I'm pretty sure I've had this for like 3 years maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it before. I know I did. I had this before we moved into this house, and we've been here for almost 3 years. Maybe I've had this for 4 years. And so I just, it's a cream product. I did go through a period of time where I used it a lot, but then I kind of stopped, and now I feel like it's a little bit sticky. It's not quite as, I don't know, it's not quite as smooth as it used to be. I don't know, you guys. It's something that I said when I purchased it, like, this will expire before I run out of it. You need such a little tiny bit. This is something that I might consider repurchasing, but for now, I think I'm going to have to let it go because it has expired, and that is part of this whole declutter thing. So I hate having to let go of expensive products, but it is but it is expired, and it's just not working like it used to. All right, last but not least, I have this guy from Laura Mercier. This I picked up, I think it was during the VIB sale last November. I really like this. I bought it mainly because I love this highlight, the baked highlight in shade 01. They also have a baked bronze in shade 03, and then this blush slash bronzer in Ritual. The Ritual shade pulls a little too warm on my skin, but the other shades are really beautiful. They're great for traveling with, again, because this is just a really solid compact. So I am going to keep this. All right, guys, so these are the products that I have decided to keep. These are the 2 that have expired, and then these are the products that are going in the giveaway pile. So I think that was pretty good. Like I said in my last video, which I will link below if you're interested, the purpose of this is not to see how much I can get rid of. It's not to try to, you know, empty out my collection. It's just to really get rid of the things that I'm not using, because I have a YouTube channel. I review makeup. I know I'm going to be bringing in new products. And, you know, also things expire, whether they're Chanel, whether they're Rimmel, there's a cat here, whether they are, you know, any brand, they expire. And there's a reason there's an expiry date on these products. And I think it's really important to check that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye.